Before we get into the short intro, let me just quickly say that Fallon was on Instagram Live for almost 30 minutes, just having a regular conversation with her supporters, talking about Christmas, Halloween, being a mom, promoting her book, just relaxing and just having fun. And then almost 30 minutes into her Instagram Live, someone asked her about her time on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and because she's transparent, she decided to answer. Whenever I put something in the title, I give it to you right away. I'm not going to make you wait to watch a long 30 minutes video and then now here's what I put in the title. This is important because I don't want anyone to think this woman comes on Instagram Live and spend hours in her day talking about those people. That's not what she does. And I might include some of the things that had nothing to do with the Real Housewives of Atlanta at the end of the question that led to her addressing Bravo, so you all can see how the Instagram Live started and all of that. Let's get into it. What's up, my Fina love? Sisters Fina D coming to you all from Vina Tina News.
I want to ask a question, but I don't want to offend you. I hope it doesn't. Why did you come off bougie on the show? I didn't. There were so many scenes and so much money that I spent. There's so many scenes that I had filmed for Real Housewives that they did not show. I did so many scenes with my children, my ex's children, me building. I built their classroom because all of our children were homeschooled because they had special needs. So I built a classroom with my hands, my bare hands, in our house. I filmed that whole entire thing with Housewives. They didn't show that. I showed how much of a dedicated wife that I am, everything that I did in the household, cooking, cleaning, everything. They didn't show that. I showed the dynamics of my relationship and how dedicated I was as a wife. They didn't show that. They didn't show anything. They showed nothing as of who I am as a person.
Bravo did not show the other side of Fallon because they are allowing favoritism on the show to destroy and ruin their franchise. They are intentionally sabotaging their top-rated franchise, and it's disgusting to watch, okay? Because you might say all of the things that Fallon just explained is boring. I call it balance. If you have other women over here going through marital issues, there are arguments going on, and all of this chaos is going on over here, it's refreshing to then have a balance where over here, someone is being a devoted wife, someone have enough money to hire someone to come in and build classrooms for her children, yet she did it herself. That's what you call balance. With all of the fights and you did this and you said this and you said that, having that refreshing moment would have still worked. But favoritism, like I said, and that certain person wanting Fallon life and not being happy that majority of the Real Housewives of Atlanta supporters were excited about her. They thought she was stunning. She is a gorgeous woman. She was refreshing. They were excited to see this beautiful and glamorous life of hers. That person wasn't too happy, and because of the favoritism over there, I'm sure the feedback of, you've been spending time with Fallon, more time than the other girls. What is your feedback about her? Of course, that person doesn't have that much power to be like, oh, I don't want her back. If Bravo wants you there, you will be there. But I'm sure that feedback wasn't so pleasant. And then we already know what happened. When Fallon no longer wanted that life with that person, she left that person. This video is 100% about how Bravo treated Fallon, so I want to keep it that way. Fallon have more to say. I'm going to get to that shortly. Everything else that I have to say about who left who, we know the story, but Fallon had more to say, but I'm saving that for part 2. So we will talk more about, who left who did what in part 2. Let's just focus on what she had to say about Bravo. Now, also, as far as saying, if all of the other things that happened behind the scenes didn't happen, Bravo wouldn't have, called Fallon to come back because she was attempting to fight LaToya. You can't say that when the woman they keep rewarding. Exactly. We know her history. She have a rap sheet on this show. and Bravo keeps rewarding her. And even on her own show, Fallon ex-husband, that's him in the picture, holding her down. Had he not held her down, she was rushing to go and fight her ex-fiance mother. So exactly, it had absolutely nothing to do with the fighting or attempting to fight LaToya, because she didn't even get to touch LaToya, and I'm glad that didn't happen, because I'm not excusing Fallon behavior at all, regardless of the disrespect and the things that LaToya allegedly said in her home. I'm still not excusing her behavior, but it had nothing to do with that, because then Bravo would be a hypocrite, because you're still rewarding another person exactly with that history and worse. So that wasn't the reason she didn't get a peach. She didn't get a peach because the husband that's supposed to be a part of her having a peach, we know the story. And as you continue to listen when I shut up, okay, you will hear Fallon say it over and over again that after what happened behind the scenes, she would never work with Bravo again. So even if they wanted to offer her a peach, because now, here we go. Now we have drama. She wasn't willing to come back. And lastly, before the drama and everything else that happened with the marriage and then the person who wanted her life, all that, Bravo did not show her being an amazing mother and devoted wife, because it doesn't fit in with their narrative of the type of black women they want to see on their screens. And that's the reason why we did not see not one clip of that. However, we saw them coming to the pool and pretending like that's the first time she met this man. We are not talking about Portia. And let us show almost everything in the fighting scene. Let's show Fallon running. Let's show how many people it took to hold her back to not get to LaToya. Let's show all of the negative. But after all of the money and time this woman invested, we're not going to show the other side, the intelligent and amazing side of her. We've seen this with Kenya Moore. I don't even have to repeat it. You all have heard my videos about this same topic. Yes, Bravo was absolutely wrong for using Fallon like that. They took advantage of her, and that's just what it is. It's sad, but when you agree to their terms and they said, oh, this is just testing and we're going to give you a peach and all of that, and then certain things that was going to lead up to you getting your peach no longer exist, then it makes sense for the reason why you didn't get the peach. But based on everything else Fallon had to say in this video and everything else you will hear her say in part 2, she did not want the peach anyways, and she's happy she did not get the peach. So everything worked out in the end. So with that being said, I'm going to be quiet now and allow Fallon to come back in and tell the rest of her story and her issue with Bravo.
Anything. They showed nothing as of who I am as a person, which is exactly why I felt used and abused. They came in, bitch stole my husband, and that's what it was. Jalen just got mad. But that's what it was. But I was used by Bravo. I'm not even saying that she did it on her own. I'm just saying I think it was Bravo, honestly. Bravo did all of that. Bravo destroyed my life. They took it. I mean, not saying that they destroyed it, because I came up off of it and I found the person that I was actually supposed to be with. So I have to thank them at the same time. But no, I was not bougie at all. I'm not that type of person at all. No, they don't show the positive clips. There were so many. They show me fighting. I don't even know what else they showed because I didn't even watch it. But they showed me fighting, pretty much. They are. But I'm not. I just found out that somebody else who is on Bravo just came out with them and their husband, that they just did an interview, and they said that how they ruined their lives and almost broke up their marriage. Then another couple came on there from another different state. They said that they destroyed their marriage. Like, that's just Bravo. They don't care. They don't. They'll ruin anyone's lives. I mean, I'm thankful for it, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, They came in my house and they used me. I didn't get paid either. I didn't get paid for shit. I didn't get not 1 red cent from that show. I spent a bunch of money on that show and didn't get paid not 1 red cent. They came in, they did exactly what they sought out. And that's what it was. Yeah, the statistics do speak for themselves. You're right. I mean, yeah, I'll come out with the receipts and everything because they really are telling. But as of right now, it's not fitting for me. And so when I speak, it comes from a point of just my throat chakra and not really abiding to my throat chakra and just getting frustrated off of not saying exactly everything that comes out, and you guys being so frustrated and not knowing the timeline of everything. And it frustrates me because I can't really say everything that I want to. So when bits and pieces come out the way they do, it's just because I'm tugging on my own throat. You know, had this happened to anyone else, they would have been saying like a canary bird. They would have said everything that happened to them. But I haven't done that for certain reasons. I will be though. I will. And when I do, I'll finally be able to give that to you guys. And the only reason it doesn't frustrate me, like as far as my growth, it only frustrates me for you guys being the viewers and not understanding everything that happened behind closed doors and not being able to give you that. Because I am a very transparent person. I'm a very honest person. And me not being able to be transparent with y'all the way I want to really infuriates me. So I will be giving you guys that soon. No, yeah. After all of that, no, I did not get paid. So they went through so Bravo told me that I was guaranteed a peach. I was guaranteed a peach on Real Housewives. That they wanted me to film, but they were going to call it testing because I came in the middle of the filming season and they kind of just had to throw me in there at last minute is how they put it. And so I just started filming in August. So they threw me in to the cast and yada yada, and I was just testing. And then at some point it just got crazy. Everything just got blown into the way that it did. But no, I didn't get paid for any of it. But they had guaranteed me a peach for sure. They said, don't worry about you not getting paid for this season. It's just for testing purposes and yada yada. It's just protocol. And then by next season, you will be guaranteed a peach and you'll be getting paid. That's the only reason as to why I went through with it all. Or else I told them I was going to walk. If they did not guarantee me a peach, I was going to walk. So that's why I showed up the way I did. However, we filmed so much and they only showed just the little tidbits that they did. And then that was it.
I had to jump in and add some context real quick. The comments are somewhat delayed, so whenever Fallon catch up to them and she starts to read them out loud, they are no longer on the screen for you all to see. So in the next clip, she's going to be responding to a comment of someone basically telling her to tell God thank you she didn't get a peach, but that comment is no longer on the screen. But if you pay attention to what's on the screen right now, I took a screenshot of that comment. So just in case you're reading the comments and listening to Fallon and you're like, well, no one asked her that question, no one said that, they did, and they are saying it. It's just that the comments are not matching up to, when she starts reading or talking about it. Because sometimes you're having a conversation, you are explaining yourself, and that comment, went by minutes ago, and then you're catching up on it. So that's that. Also, in part 2, Fallon is aware that no one can come in your life and steal another grown person. She knows that. She said that over and over again. Even in her interviews, she did not put any blame on Portia. She blamed Simon. She blamed herself. and she blamed their issues in their marriage. However, saying someone stole my man is a sin, so that's why she just said that. But she knows that I'm just focusing on the part where she's talking about what Bravo did to her in this video. So I probably won't be including the other parts. I will include it in part 2. So let's get back to what Fallon have to say. I'm only interrupting again because I have this picture on the screen. When people be like, oh my goodness, he looks so much younger and happier with you. He didn't look this happy with his ex-wife. Lies. But continue to enjoy the heavily edited and filtered pictures that Portia is posting to prove a point. Anyways, let's get back to this video. I don't care, people. It's not my relationship, okay? I just did a video of people dragging Portia and Simon about her constantly editing their pictures. That's all, but let's continue.
Oh my God, no, you're right. I am thanking God that I didn't get a peach because I would have been stuck in that relationship. 1. 2, I would never even go back to Bravo. Ever. I would never go back to Bravo. And I wouldn't put my current relationship at risk. Oh no, that's okay. I mean, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. Yeah, of course. I mean, I didn't know any better then. Of course, I would get a contract now. I mean, anything that I even look at, anything that's been presented to me now, of course, we probably over thoroughly look through it now. But this was my first time ever being on reality TV. So I have been in film before reality TV. However, reality TV is a whole other dimension. Like, it's a whole other ball game. And I had no idea what I was doing. To just put it plainly, I had no idea. Can you go see what he wants?
No, I know he wants.
What does he want?
For you to get him.
Okay, y'all. I don't know if you can hear Liam acting up. I am. I'm getting back into acting. So Liam is acting up. I'm going to go ahead and answer him. He gets like this at night. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of your questions, and thank you for just, supporting me and continue to supporting me. If you haven't picked up Sinless, go ahead and do so. It's now available on Amazon, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much. And it's Jalen scraping his bowl. I will see you guys next time, okay? I love you all. Be kind to one another. Good night.
When I said that I was going to include some of the topics that Fallon was talking about that had absolutely nothing to do with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, here's a few short clips of her talking about Christmas being
basic. It's so basic. Christmas is so basic. There's no creativity in it. It's just, oh, ho, 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 yada, yada, yada. Like
Halloween.
When it comes to Halloween, it's just not good enough. The things that I used last year are just not good enough. I need new stuff. It's a new season for me. It's a new year. You have to switch it up now.
Part 2 is going to show more details, but I just had to show you clips that she was talking about other things than just the Real Housewives of Atlanta. As far as what Bravo did to her, I'm not shocked. No surprise here. However, Fallon agreed to those terms because she saw the bigger picture. When and if I do get a peach, and if I use this platform correctly, my life could change forever. This was never my dream. It was my ex-husband's dream, but now that I'm agreeing to do it, that's fine. Also, it wasn't a situation financially where it's like, pay me now or my life is over. Financially, she is and they were together doing great. So everything was okay and she was willing to do that. There are times where you might take a position and do certain things because in your mind, I just need to get my foot in the door. And once I get my foot in the door, everything is mine. I got it. I just need to be in the same room. She saw the bigger picture. I know people who were serving coffee on a movie set, working for free, being unpaid interns. And now they are executive producers and are Oscar winners. Sometimes we all have to start somewhere. And Fallon saw the bigger picture. And so she was like, you know what? Sure, bravo. I will do that. Now, as far as Fallon not putting Bravo on blast and saying all of the things that she's saying now, she agreed to it. Okay, so nothing illegal was done. She said, yes, as long as I'm guaranteed a peach for next season. And that peach came with her ex-husband and their family. And we all are aware what happened to the ex-husband. Now, I will elaborate in part 2. I really want to get this video up because Fallon said some things in part 2 that goes perfectly with everything else I have to say. So I'm saving all of my opinion and everything else I have to say about Bravo for part 2. But I'm glad that she was able to move on. She's happy. She's doing her thing. Every relationship is not perfect. I'm sure they have ups and downs, but so far they look happy, and I'm glad that everything is working out in her life. I'll be back with part 2. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. If you're not left, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.